Hello everyone. In this video, I'm going to teach you how to access your Aeries parent portal to check your students' grades and assignments. So if you go to the Aviar Oats Middle School homepage and you come down here to the bottom where it says parent portal and click on that, it will take you directly to, if it works there, directly to the Aeries parent portal. You access the Aeries parent portal by putting in the email address that you linked when you did registration. So that's not my work address, that's my home email or my personal email address because I'm doing this as a parent, not as an administrator. So then I hit next and then I do my password. On the first shot. Hey, I think it's working. Okay, so this is taking you to my daughter, Jeannie. She has to be our example child. The very first thing that happens is it takes us to her homepage where you see her grades. Click that, maybe later. Okay, so you see her courses, and these are all of her courses up and down here. Her teacher names, what classroom number she'll be in when we go back to campus, and the linked grade books. Now we're still pretty early in the school year, so a couple of grade books haven't been linked yet. So you'll see that, okay? What her current grades are, she's doing a pretty good job. Any missing assignments will be here. And then her attendance over the course of this last week. What you're hoping for here are ones. You want to see ones in attendance. That means that your child was in attendance for the full period that the teacher needed them for. If you see a 4 there, that means that your child did not show up to their Google Meet for the class, or they left early or they were late. So that's how you check and see if your child's in attendance. Attendance doesn't show up until about 4 o'clock in the evening, so you won't see that right away. Associated web sites for teachers will be here, and any link codes that teachers have will be in here. And this is the last day that the grades for that class were updated. Okay, so that's one way to get there. Another way to get there is to come up here to the grade and go to the grade book, and that will take you back to this page. So we're going to go into one of these classrooms by clicking the hyperlink right here. And this is Mrs. Anderson's English class for my daughter. And I'm going to click on this, and this shows me some good information as well. These are the assignments that Mrs. Anderson has put into the grade book. This is the score that Jeannie got, how many correct she got, what her percentage is, the date it was completed, and the due date. So if your students turning things in late, you'll be able to see if they're completing things after the due date. And then here at the bottom, we'll tell what percent of the total grade is going to be practice and 1% of the total is going to be assessments. And you'll see that, and then you'll see the grade in the class so far. So over the course of the semester, this list right here is going to get very long as teachers do more and more assignments. Okay, now you can go to the other grades by going, the other classes by going back, but you can also click this arrow right here and it'll have the list of classes. So I'm going to go to social studies and you'll see the same thing. The weekly journal assignment, the score. Now some things teachers have either not assigned yet. So you see this one's probably going to get assigned this week, or the one coming up, the themes poster is coming up. It hasn't yet been assigned, or it's been assigned, but it hasn't yet, the kids haven't had to finish it yet because it's not due until the 12th. So you'll see that process going through here. Okay, so I'll take us back to grades and grade book. And that takes us back to that front page. Oh, excuse me. Takes us to another page where you can see just the regular breakdown of where things are right now. Now, as Jeannie gets more grades from each of her teachers, you'll have more and more things in there. Okay, we'll go back and back. Okay, so that's a very brief overview of how to check your students' grades on Aeries. Thank you.